I want to chime in on the origin of life debate. Many people are talking about this, lots of key players in this discussion. I want to point these scientists, I am not a scientist myself, but I understand very well that the origin of life, solving this problem, is 100 years into the future. And the pathway on how these scientists are trying to get there is the wrong pathway. So as a free thinker, I want to push these scientists into a completely different direction. And that direction is based on something that makes a lot of sense if you think about it. And what happens is we have something living inside us, something that is helping us stay alive, something that is constantly active, doing things with our body, to our mental state. It is an energetic entity that lives throughout our interstitial spaces. And this energy source is at the moment not detectable by the instrumentations that scientists have. So I want to encourage them to start looking at our insides more than on the outsides. If the origin of life, researchers can find this entity, this soul that lives inside us, that made us, that keeps us going all the time, that is our best symbiotic friend, then the origin of life research will change drastically. If they can find this entity, it is a lot easier to find this being or this energy than it is to solve the origin of life. But guess what? The moment they find this entity, there's going to be a lot of answers because of this understanding that we have a different pathway how this all happened. So the pathway being that this entity brought molecules towards life. It solved the problem of biogenesis. It solved this material to life. It solved all these problems by having the abilities and the knowledge from past life as a collective to solve all these problems that are moving us towards finding a solution for the origin of life. If you have the idea in your mind that something is contributing to this, that is the reason why it's even possible, then all research of origin of life is going to be very different because you have the information, the entity, and then you have the results. So the entity and this energy explains incredible amounts of things that we never had a chance to understand. So if the originator becomes the focus of all research, or the easy way out, let's call it the easy way out to get to the origin of life, then science will move incredibly fast on this issue. If we understand that something has actually lived inside us symbiotically and has helped us along the way, then there is going to be a very different approach to solving this origin of life issue. So that goes to the next step, is that science will start to figure out a way how to communicate with this being. And I already have some solutions on that, especially seeing stars when you hit your head. Those stars are behaving so energy-like, so like a being. They are moving in perfect symmetry, like a ballet. They don't bounce into each other. They're spaced perfectly. They seem to be an energetic entity that is moving in perfect harmony. And when you're not feeling well, that density, the soul density as I call it, is a lot lower. So there is a relationship between you, your health, and seeing these stars, the density of it. So here's a shout out to all science. Consider looking for the originator of life before you go crazy on finding the origin of life. All living beings have the same souls inside their life forms, creating the required connectivity of all life. This connectivity is the strongest proof of the soul's existence.